Everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I'm doing today's collage art glue book by Margarete Miller, Christmas edition of #Xmas Glue Book. And today is December the 27th, so it's Monday already. So in the UK we have a bank holiday today and tomorrow, in lieu of the fact that Christmas Day and Boxing Day were on Saturday and Sunday, so everyone gets today and tomorrow off, so it's lovely. So we're not doing anything today really, loafing about, I guess. Crafting is what I'm doing. So let's have a look. Xmas Collage 27, December the 27th. The collage assignment is a tree, a symbol found on a keyboard, something shaped in an oval, a name, a portion of a colouring book page. Bonus is an illustration. So let's see what I found. Okay, so the name I'm going to use is Noel, because that was my father's name. He was born on Christmas Day. Sadly, he's passed. He's been passed now, 29 years, I think it is. Mum and Dad passed away within 10 days of each other, sadly. So I want to put his name on because that's a special name for me at Christmas. So that's what I'm going to be using, Noel. The tree, I have a really lovely Christmas card from last year, which I absolutely love, of a Christmas tree in gold, blue and silver, and I do like that, so I'm going to use that. Then we have a symbol found on a keyboard. Well, I'm going to use the exclamation mark. That's on the keyboard. That's providing the keyboard interpretation is laptop keyboard or typewriter keyboard, computer keyboard, and not a keyboard for piano or something like that. So I'm going to assume it's a keyboard for typewriter, you know. A portion of a colouring book page. Well, I've still got a piece of this left for, this is the Jingle Bell page with the jingle bells all around it. So I'm going to use that because I want to use some of that up. I don't want to start a new one. And the illustration, I found a lovely little postcard, which is an illustration of angels. It's a sort of Victorian illustration, a Christmas one, and it says "Happy be your Christmas," and there we have some angels and some holly, so I'm going to use that. And the oval is a label with Season's Greeting on, Season's Greetings, and it's edged in sparkly blues, so I'm going to use that. Okay, so let's get started. So I think I will probably have to cut this tree out. I don't want to tear it. So I'm just going to cut round it. So I hope you're all enjoying your time off, whatever you're doing. I'm going to keep the Happy Christmas, I think, on it. Yeah, today the weather again, it's raining. I think it's stopped now for a bit, but it's been raining practically all night again. We've had that for a while. Isn't that pretty? I do like that. So I think I'm going to distress around it in my weathered wood distress oxide because of the colours. I think most of the colours match this kind of weathered wood colour, which I absolutely love. It's definitely one of my favourites. So that gives that a bit of emphasis. Okay, so we're going to leave this illustration, I think, as is. Give that a bit, and I'm just going to trim the bumps off of this label, which came out of a sheet of labels. Well, you know, you push them out. It does leave bumpy edge. So give that a little touch of that. And then we have our symbol and our name, which we're going to stamp on. And I think we will stamp those on in, what colour shall we use? So this is going to be difficult because I've got a 2D snowman on the back and it's a very bumpy page. So I can find somewhere on here. I'm going to have to turn the book so that I can stamp the name somewhere when I've decided. So I think this colouring book, this is the part that will be mainly coloured, I think. So we'll take that out, I think. And so we're going to use some of this somewhere. So now everyone's looking forward to New Year's Eve, I guess. Well, we don't do much on New Year's Eve. We haven't done for years. Nothing to do with COVID, just our personal choice. We like to stay in. There's a particular programme on in the UK that we like. Jules Holland, we love the music. So we tend to stay in. I mean, years ago, when the boys were babies, you know, I used to offer to babysit, or we would, for them, you know, because they were younger and wanted perhaps to go out. So we've got to find room for Noel on here. So okay, so we'll just around that when we decide where it's going. So I think we're going to try stamping Noel on, and we're coming to the end of the book. So we're going to put Arthur's paperweight there. So I've got sort of a flat area, and I'm going to put him, Noel, up here, I think. And just wondering whether to put some of that first and then Noel. Then we've got our tree. Our illustration will go down here, I guess. That can go anywhere. What else have we got then? Oh, the symbol on a keyboard. Okay, I'm just going to whip down there and go around that. I think I'm going to use my I'm just going to get it down off the shelf. I think I'm going to use my archival black ink for Noel so that he shows up. So I've got to kind of use a flat area. Now, do I put that there and put him down here? We'll leave that for now. We'll think about that in a minute. I think we're just going to get Noel down. I have to be careful because I think the very first time I used this cling stamp, now to look through there I know that that is up the right way, but the last time I did it, or the first time, he was back to front. There, that's better. So Let's put him on. Okay. Okay, I think I wanted to sort of put him in the middle really. So I'm pressing as hard as I can. There, that's a lovely name. Okay, now I'm going to take the Happy Christmas off. It's just getting in the way, I think, now. So that's better. So I can manoeuvre that a bit better without that on. So kind of have that there, which would be the focal point, really. And then we want our colouring book page. So we could have some of that there. And we could perhaps leave that in that shape. Just tear that edge off a bit. I don't know how this is going to look, but we could have some kind of up there like that, bit down here like that, and season's greetings, and then we've got our illustration. I'm just going to tear that bit a bit more. So we can have that. Maybe like something like that. Okay. Just going to see if I've got another something to go on the background maybe. Sorry, that's something just dropped down. I've got this lovely Christmas paper. Well, it's a paper pad. It's a Hobbycraft, which I think is overseas is probably Hobby Lobby, and it's their handmade paper, 6x6, and it's very textured. It's very, very nice. 24 sheets. It's single-sided, but look at some of the beautiful. Well, I say it's single-sided. If it's green on, you know, obviously it's green paper, so you do get some. So we just get the white for this one. I'm just wondering now I don't know, there's something not right. I'm not sure, sort of happy about with this. So I'm going to just tear some of this. Let's put the lid on that for a minute. Oh, hello, Paddy Dog. Paddy Dog's come up to see me. Oh, I can hear the kettle going on. Maybe he's come to tell me Daddy's making me a cup of tea. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be very nice indeed to have a cup of tea, but no talking, Daddy, because I'm videoing. Yes. Maybe we'll just take it down. This is where I start overthinking it. So this is lovely trees. Got my tree there. I do want to keep that tree. Yeah. So then we've got some colouring page. Have a bit of that. Guess we don't need all of that. I'm just going to trim this down a bit. Oh, Paddy's funny. I don't know whether he is delightful, honestly, really is. Delightful doggy. He really is. Does brighten up our lives. I put a video up of him opening one of his Christmas presents. It was amazing. Oh, that was when Harry and Rachel were here on Christmas Day, and they thought it was hilarious. Yes, so I've gone for kind of an illustration, really. That's not very interactive, is it? I'm just having a look in my collage folder and see if I've got anything else. It doesn't have to be Christmassy, really, does it? I do like the Christmas theme. So actually, we're just looking down here. I have got these Christmassy illustrations on a kind of a stamp. So that would be quite nice. Yeah, that would, I think they would be quite nice. So have a look. So these are all mini postcards, but they're illustrations, really, but they've been made into stamps. So I'm just going to use my zigzag scissors or pinking shears, or whatever you like to call them, really. And that's quite a pretty one of Christmas bunnies. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. My husband just came to bring me a cup of tea. Paddy was right. He'd come up ahead to let me know that that's what was happening. Okay, so I've cut out two of these illustrated little faux stamps. One is of a beautiful blue tit on a snowy branch of a pine tree with pine cones, and it says Joyous Noel. It's even got a little stamp postmark in the corner. And then this one is a little mini postcard faux stamp, and it is of some bunnies in amongst some ivy. Now I'm going to use those as my illustrations, I think. Okay, so let's have a look now. So if we have this here with the trees in the background, and a bit more of a colouring page down there, and then we've got Noel, which is our name, and then we just want to, actually, which bit do I prefer, this bit or this bit's nice. Okay, I don't want everything over the top of everything, so underneath, and then I'm going to just stamp on here the exclamation mark at the end. So I think that's because I could put it, you know, on some of this paper, I could put 1 or 2 on. So I think that's what I'm going to do for my December the 27th. Oh, and I've got my oval, I mustn't forget that. So I've got my oval, so oval can sort of go here, I guess. Okay, I'm not sure where to put that now. Maybe there, I think. Okay, so I'm going to glue these all down. Okay, so I want to bring back my glue book. Oh, just a page out of it will be fine. It's starting to fall to pieces. It's not sewn in signature. It's actually so just put that down lightly, so those can go, that one can be go down. Yeah, it wasn't a sewn in signature old kind of book, it was just one of those paperback novels that glued in. So I'm going to put that there like so, and so this paper, which I really like, is anyone going to the sales? I think those in the UK, traditionally the sales always started on Boxing Day, but I think this year for some reason it's all going ahead today. So I want that kind of there. I just wanted a bit something on the background. Oh, that's come up already. That didn't like the glue stick for some reason. Might be the paper. I never had a problem with it last time. Put that there. Okay. Right. Okay, so how am I going to get this down with a glue stick? Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know where that came from at all. This glue stick seems to have... Oh, it's run out actually. So it's such a waste because there's quite a bit in the top of these. But I did try getting it out once, but it's not really worth it because it all comes out in a clumpy bit, and then you find you're spreading it over something and it's lumpy and bumpy, you know. So they're going to have that there, just off centre, I think, just so that I can see the assignment. And then kind of going to have that illustration, that beautiful blue tip. I'm using the wrong thing. I just used my dauber as a glue stick. Oh my goodness. Do you think it's time for me to stop and have a break? Oh, I hope I'm not getting this cold that everyone's had in the UK. Oh dear, oh dear. That's all I need. I don't think it's allergies. I've been taking an allergy tablet every day because, you know, you can get allergies all year round. So I think we were going to have that, something like that. So that's where it's going now. Oh, this is very globby, this glue stick. Oof. And then we just want the exclamation mark. So let's get rid of that. And I'm going to just put the lid on that. Weathered wood, I don't want that to run out. Okay, so we want an exclamation mark. And we want our archival ink. And as I've already got this block out, oh, something else has fallen down. I will just use this block. Make sure it's up the right way and looks fine. Let's get it straight. Okay. I don't want it to... I think I pressed down too hard because then I got it all around the stamp. So I'm just pressing down an exclamation mark. One. We'll put a couple on. Put one down here. So this is a thing you can find on a keyboard. So we'll put 3 down, I think. And we'll put one. This is going to be hard to do. I think, okay, let's move that down to that end. That'll be easier then, and I can just pop one there. So, kind of look back the right way. Okay. Yeah, it's not sitting very well. Okay, so that's my December the 27th, hashtag Xmas collage 27. So we have a tree here, that's the main focal point, and we have some tree handmade paper in the background that's been painted, which is really pretty. A symbol found on the keyboard is an exclamation mark, something shaped in an oval, which is all covered in that awful glue stick, is Season's Greeting label. A name is Noel, after my late father, who was born on Christmas Day. Portion of a colouring book, here's a portion of our Jingle Bells page. And an illustration, so I've gone for illustrated faux stamps. So I've got Joyous Noel here, with a blue tit in a wintry scene, and our Christmas rabbits postcard here. So they're mini postcards made into faux stamps. and they're illustrated. Okay, so that's my hashtag Xmas Collage 27. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.